Hey, welcome to another session of 21st Century Theology Discussion with Professor Avrum Ehrlich. Hey, tell us a bit more about your idea of the theology and where we are today and tomorrow in the 21st century.
You know, I remember everyone used to say that they had their shrinks, they had their psychologists, and they consulted with them. And you don't really hear that a lot today. People are consulting a lot. There's a lot of stuff online on YouTube, and there's a lot of self-help, and there's a lot of amazing lectures, and you can really do everything now online. And as you can to address a lot of our needs, our inquiry and investigation, and our knowledge and our stimulus, our external stimulus, is really coming from online, and that also includes psycho well-being. So in addition to that, I was thinking, well, there also needs to be a social well-being. And that's not really, we have a social well-being and we have all sorts of organizations, but it's not really finely tuned. How have we haven't made enough progress in terms of our exchange of, until recently, our exchange of knowledge, and to have our antennas up, as one could imagine them, to the nuances. And until now that we've got the World Wide Web, and we've got this exchange of cultures all the time. So there's only been great changes, recently in regards to society. It's in morph. It's going to change many times over in many different ways. So there needs to be some sort of social therapy and analysis and awareness, and likewise civilizational awareness. And there are people that are talking about civilizations and getting into all these major debates and discussions, but still there's no form of therapy. Everyone's very academic about it and cold about it. But what about where should we go, and what about the opportunities? What about coaching? What about some sort of vision? Some sort of wonderful idea of how to make it optimistic and bring it together into a nice beat, a form of music. It's actually a dance, or some sort of metaphysical formation which has its roots in the beauties of biology or of nature or even of physics. So it's almost like a symbolic or a mathematical model or vision, but it's civilizational therapy, and there's also civilized pro-creationism. In other words, to create our reality, and using AI, and to pool our shared imaginations and skills and ideas, and go to cross many frontiers that weren't really thought. So that needs some guidance, and needs some discussion what that means. And it's good to do it from a place like Tel Aviv, which is called the Startup, or this session at least from Tel Aviv, because it's a startup, sort of a lot of industry and innovation, and also AI, but also in the area of society. It represents, you have here a lot of the meeting of civilizations in many ways, so it is sort of meaningful to have an analytical session, socio-civilizational diagnostic session. So I think it's altogether apt.